You know, you've already made your mind up that the black pill is true and that you can't, you know, you're never going to get better than this. So you may as well just accept it. So you don't have to make any effort. You don't have to, you know, go out there and potentially get shot down. You don't have to test it. And secondly, you've got a bunch of other people sitting around who are cheerleading you on. You've got a bunch of other people who are there going, no, man, no, it is all screwed. That, you know, like you're right, man. You know, you are ugly. you're never gonna, no woman's ever gonna love you. So just sit in here on Reddit with all of us lot or in this comment section, and you know, we'll all pat each other on the back and we'll all talk about how hard we are in, you know, on the live stream chat. We'll all talk about how we're prize fighters when we're sitting at home in our underpants in our mum's basement. You know, I mean, it's like, and so then you start to feel good. You're getting that dopamine hit, you know, because you're like, yeah, I'm part of a community now. These guys understand me. It's like things are terrible, but I was right. Things are terrible. My life is terrible, but I was right all along. When I said that I was unlovable, when I said that I was special and different from everybody else on the planet, except for these guys in my little circle jerk group, I was right. I was right, you see, you normies, you pathetic normies with your happy lives and you're dating and you're going out for a drink and having a good time. I was right, and I'm a martyr. And that makes you feel good. That gives you a dopamine hit. But here's the thing. That's a really, really bad thing to get a dopamine hit from. Now, let's take this back to the real importance of all of this. Because as I said earlier on, you know, this whole thing, this whole experience that I had in my life took me to the edge of extreme narcissism, which I still teeter on now, but it also took me very near to suicide. And there were times when I was at university, particularly my first year, when I was still suffering from all of this, the black pill narrative, and as I say, black pill hadn't been invented then, but, you know, this kind of narrative, strong in my head. Nobody will ever love me. My life is a waste. I'm a genetic dead end. I may as well never have been born. Women despise me. I am disgusting. I'm repulsive, you know, etc., etc., etc. All of this is playing in my head. I came a couple of times very, very close to suicide. I remember one time in particular, I'd been for a night out. I came back. It was, I think it was the Sunday, or maybe it was even into the Monday. And I remember being in the kitchen of the place where I was living. And there was a moment when the desire to end my life was palpable. Okay, there was the desire for me to kill myself, to cease my existence on this planet was palpable, and it was strong, and it was resonating inside me. And it took forbearance for me to pull back from taking action on that feeling. Okay. And this is why this stuff is so damned important, all right? Because that is where this thinking takes you, okay? That place where somebody, a young man, I was 18, 19 years old, a young man could take their life because of that thinking, okay? How can you now see how bloody serious this stuff is? This isn't just about flaming other content creators on YouTube to try and build up your pathetic channel, to try to get likes, to try to get people giving you nice comments, you know, to grow your following, to start selling your bloody apps or whatever the hell you're going to end up, you know, flogging. This is a philosophy that will ruin people's lives. This is a philosophy that can drive young men to want to end their lives. Do these people not think about the responsibility that they have in putting this stuff out there, in reinforcing the views of the people who are watching this stuff? This is absolutely shameful, okay? This is a disease, it's toxic, and it should not be something that we draw attention to.